Hello, my name's Jacqueline Bowman, and I'm coming up to 30 years of being an expert in my field. Now, some of you, depending on your stakeholder group, will think, what does that mean exactly? Well, I'm here to tell you that it means a couple of things. And the most important thing in my field is actually being peer-reviewed, published. Now, let me explain why. So there are a lot of us practitioners out there in health policy, all kinds of different policies. But actually, if you really want to be acknowledged as an expert, you have to get your name in print. Make no mistake. Do not allow any academic to say to you, well, you're not in academia, therefore this doesn't matter to you. Because guess what? It does matter. And here are the top reasons why. From a practitioner perspective, if you actually want to get paid more and you don't have your PhD, I have my MBA, make sure you are in print, because what that means is that all of your other expert peers, regardless of the stakeholder groups that they're coming from, actually respect your thought process. It shows that you know how to do things in a very measured, logical, methodological kind of way. And that means that there is rigor to your work, be that what ends up in print and also everything that goes behind. Reason number two, from a policy transformation perspective, you need to have evidence-based work. None of the government institutions will actually adopt any ideas unless they can see that they're peer review backed. No government, no public administration institution will do this. It's got to be top tier, which is something that they need to produce themselves as public administrations, or second tier, which is coming from an association or high impact peer review. Third reason, it's fun. So I have been able down the years to be able to explore different topics, which I think are really important for the furtherance of whichever cause it is I'm working long term at a particular given point in time. So for instance, you'll see that I'm a published author in value-based healthcare. I'm so proud of that. I'm a published author extensively in health system transformation and also related to obesity, related to maternal health, reproductive health and rights, all of these things. You can actually see my mark. Working as a peer, as an equal partner with my academic colleagues. So that actually, and that's reason number four, the ideas which I have, because I see major gaps in the systems which need to be transformed, can actually then be worked on from both sides, both from policy, academia, and then we move forward into practice with something that actually makes sense. And then what that also means is that we're then able to make sure that there is a proper research agenda attached to actually looking further and bringing up the next generation of PhDs and all these sorts of things. My final reason is, now you may have noticed behind me, and I'll do a close-up photo of that for the video, that there is a tricolor. I'm so proud of that tricolor because actually it represents being a paper which we're in the process of finalising, but we did the first academic poster for this. We came in the top 5% for a major conference association, ISPOR, which is International Health Outcomes. And what that means is that some really famous people and esteemed people consider the work which myself, in collaboration with my colleagues at VUB, I sit on a PhD committee and we work really closely together. And for this particular one, it's actually related to an EU project, a public-private partnership, for which I am work package leader, the only person without a PhD on this 18 million euro 5-year project because of my evidence expertise. And we came in top 5%. So I'm extremely proud of this achievement. And by the time we get to the peer review script, because we are drafting this and we'll be submitting in December or early January, I will either be joint first, because of course I'm doing a lot of the editing, and I drove the actual project as well, one of Jacqueline's babies. And so what that will mean is, being in the joint first or first and second, my name and the other co-first author and the last author, who's normally the overseeing academic, we will be the ones who are cited. This is so important for organizational brand building, personal brand building, and also, quite frankly, to get you in the door to have a proper discussion with some of the key government and other public administration officials, because this is what is respected. So that's where I am. Message of today: get yourself published, be proud, come back for more, subscribe. This is the beginning of my trophy wall. I have other things to put up there, but I just wanted to highlight this one today. Live from my home office. Over and out. Bye.